Mark, what happens in the event that they're already doing what the judge is going to preclude them from doing? It seems like what they're doing is moving as quick as they can and then asking not for permission, but for forgiveness after the fact. So isn't the toothpaste out of the tube at this point? Like, aren't if they're going in right now and getting the information that they want to get and gaining access to everything without asking anybody, but just kind of shoehorning their way in, aren't we litigating an issue that we're already a few steps behind on?
So yes and no. So look, I have been a big proponent of litigation to protect democracy. And I've been a big proponent of the litigation that you're seeing going on right now. You know, these cases, I'm not lawyering them, but they're being well lawyered by a lot of different groups. And kudos to the folks who are bringing them. But I've also always pointed out that the problem with some of these cases is what you said, is that you plug one hole in the dike that's leaking water, and it just pops up someplace else, right? The legislature passes another law. They move to a different agency. They switch personnel. It's no longer these two people. It's now two other people. It's no longer DOJ is no longer an advisory committee. It's taken over an agency. You and I did a very important video. I hope people watch. Where court issues an order that says, the OMB directive has to be blocked. They retract the directive, and then what happens? The White House press secretary issues a tweet that says, but it's still enforced. So then they have to go back to court. So look, I understand that frustration, but the reason why I keep emphasizing the role of the federal judges here and these lawyers at the Department of Justice is that at some point, one or more of these federal judges is going to lose their patience. They're going to feel like what you just said is happening is being done on purpose. It's not that the horse is out of the barn, but that essentially the Department of Justice lawyers are running interference. And at that point, you will see these judges come down like a ton of bricks, either on the defendant agencies or on the lawyers before them. And I got to tell you, you and I have talked and others have said, we need the good lawyers at the Department of Justice not to leave. Yeah, but we also need the good lawyers at the Department of Justice to be straight with the judges. And, I'm not going to say that any one lawyer in any one case has not been straight, but some of the answers they seem to be giving are either heavily qualified or are calculated in a way to enable what you're talking about. But I think we're going to see an end of that soon.